We had this much rain around mid-morning, and that does nothing to this drought, does it?
It doesn't even count really for rain because it wasn't measurable. There wasn't enough to even measure. So yeah, the drought continues. In fact, I had the latest update from the drought monitor. This comes from this morning, and you can see really not much has changed across Oregon or Washington. Everyone's still in a drought, with the worst of it down in the southeast. Even most of Washington at least under a severe drought at this point. So it is getting rough out there. What does this mean for us right now? Well, here's a look at the latest situation, a drought update for you. So you just heard it, fish mortality, and we're seeing that, of course, in the Willamette and the Deschutes because the water is so warm right now. Non-irrigated crops are starting to show signs of stress in Washington. The wheat harvest looks like it's going to come 2 weeks early, that in southeast Washington. And as far as the water supply goes, it's not great, but it is okay for right now. So there is some good news there, and that is for western Oregon and southwest Washington. So that's just the latest outlook there. Of course, today has been a little bit nicer. It's been cooler. We had the clouds this morning, we had the sprinkles, and now we have the sunshine out, but we're only in the upper 70s. Northwest winds at 9, gusting to 24. It may feel a little bit cool to you as you head outdoors this evening. If you plan to be out for a long time, you may want to grab a light jacket or just the long sleeves for your kids if you're going to be doing anything with them this evening, or if you're just going to be having dinner, because that breeze will make it feel cooler. Outside of that, it feels just wonderful out. Upper 70s out across the valley, central and eastern Oregon, temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80. Newport at 63. We're in the 60s over in Astoria. It's been a gorgeous day at the coast, and it's looking like it'll be even better over the next couple of days as we start to heat things up along the coast too. Tonight though, 77 for the metro area, eventually down into the mid 60s. So again, cooling off pretty quickly here, especially after sunset. A few clouds rolling through, a few areas of sprinkles rolling through this morning. All of that now long gone. In fact, here's that system here, and that's going to continue to head to the east. So this system moving away from us, we gear up for this next system, which is totally different, high pressure building back in, and that's going to build in that heat as we go into the weekend. So we'll notice temperatures going up tomorrow, but especially Saturday and Sunday, and that means we're looking at temperatures getting into the 90s. Tomorrow, upper 80s to around 9 degrees. We are going to be dry across all of Oregon, all of Washington. No rain to talk about. Lots of sunshine, and temperatures starting to go up. In fact, we could be looking at highs in the 70s for the coast there, and back into the low 80s for central Oregon. That for tomorrow. Going into the weekend, Saturday is going to be the warm day for the coast, especially for places like Astoria, Cannon Beach, Seaside as you head north. Upper 80s to even low 90s Saturday. We cool things down into the low 70s Sunday. You drop farther south back towards Lincoln City, and temperatures will for the most part be in the low 70s to upper 60s for the weekend. Cascades for the forecast this weekend, upper 80s Saturday, near 90s Sunday, and we'll see a lot of sunshine around. If you're headed to the gorge this weekend, temperatures will be hot. The wind's not as bad Saturday, but they'll start to pick back up again on Sunday afternoon out of the west at 15 to 25. Heading to Bend, Madras, Sisters, we're looking at temperatures in the 80s this weekend. A little warmer for Sunday with plenty of sunshine to go along with that. And then eastern Oregon, temperatures in the low to mid 80s. This is up in elevation, but you go to places like Pendleton, and we're going to be looking at highs closer to the 90s for the weekend, and it stays dry. Here's your 7-day forecast for Portland, and tomorrow it'll be warmer, mid 80s, more sunshine too, not as cloudy in the morning. Mid 90s Saturday, low 90s Sunday, and then it's just a brief stay with the heat. Going into next week, we're back to the 80s and even 70s by next Wednesday and Thursday. So next work week looking pretty good. Don't forget, you can download the PDX weather app for free for your mobile phone, and you can keep up with all the weather changes and what it feels like, wind speeds, wildfires, all of that stuff.
Yeah, stuff we need. You know, we got only this much rain, like you said, but it came while I was running this morning, and boy, did even just a little bit feel good.
That's what I did too. I grabbed the dog, and I was like, we're going to go jogging in the mist right now. I just wanted to have the urge to do it. It was fun.
Thanks, Kristen.
It was fun while it lasted. Well, coming up.